Good morning to the St. Paul community. I wanted to use this opportunity, 3 distinct messages, one on safety, one on courtesy, and a big picture message from Mr. Schmidt about global warming. The first item that I wanted to draw to everybody's attention is that you probably have a locker. Every student either has a locker or shares a locker. And the purpose of that locker, other than to put your books and your belongings in there, is to make sure that any valuables go there rather than any of the change rooms. So I do want you to make sure that from this point on, and I want to emphasize this, not to leave anything of valuable in the change rooms. Make sure they make their way to your locker, which is a combination that only you and your friends have. Okay, number 1 is the safety item. Number 2 is the courtesy item. I want to direct this to all of our great fans, because I think when we do invite fans from other schools to attend and cheer for their team, we want to do that in a way that welcomes them into our home, our school, and shows them that courtesy will be the order of the day. Well, what courtesy means is that when those teams are taking foul shots or doing anything that requires concentration, we don't get on their case publicly in a gym because it happens to be at our home. Quite frankly, those are the behaviors of doofuses, and we're not doofuses. We're St. Paul students. So I don't want to see any more challenging remarks, comments, Bronx cheers, or anything else in games that involve our players, because we got the goods. We don't need to give them any more hassle than our players give them already on the court. Okay? Finally, a big picture item. Again, a little bit of minor homework. There is a very important writer named Bill McKibben and a number of his friends who have established a website called 350.org, and I would like all of our students to check this out at some point today or the balance of the week, because on October 24th, that particular website has organized demonstration around the world, but particularly in North America, to draw to everyone's attention the fact that global warming is being caused by carbon dioxide, and we need a stabilized rate of, guess what, 350 parts per million. If we're able to achieve that, we may avoid some serious calamity, which most of you are already aware of and we've talked about and you're studying in your courses in class. 350.org suggests to you ways that you can get involved. If we stay on our current path, we will exceed, puncture, and go well beyond that number, and that has some very serious consequences for all of us in our adult lives. And more than anything, I want our students to understand that when you feel that you're doing something about something, you always feel better about yourself, and you tend to get more done in your own life. So take up the opportunity. It is called 350.org, and find out what you might be able to do on October 24th, between now, then, and certainly afterwards, to make a difference in your own life, because as we all know, the students of the world will be the adults of the world next and be required to do something about this very, very serious situation we find ourselves in.